Hello everyone, my name is Kevin, and welcome to episode 1 of the new series on the channel known as Novum. Yes, that's what we're going to be calling it. If you don't like it, too bad. However, you may be wondering, Kevin, it kind of looks like you're already all geared up, so how is this episode 1? And in that case, I'm just going to assume that you haven't watched my previous video where I give you a tour of this world. And in that case, I would recommend you watch that video before watching this one, because a lot of this won't make sense if you haven't watched that one. So watch that one, the previous video, and then come back to this one. I will be waiting for you. But for those of you who have watched it, welcome back. This is episode 1, like I said, like I promised. And you may be thinking, this big old structure wasn't in that video. And yes, I did work on this oh my god, the chickens are so loud. I did work on this in the time between making that video and making it. Hold on. Okay. Whoa. My map was spazzing out. There's a random iron golem over here. Is this from my house? Did this guy spawn outside? Yo. What the heck? Where's this guy from? Ooh, this is a good librarian. I am bestowing upon you a task. Protect this villager with your life. I will return for you. Maybe, if I remember. I probably won't, but whatever. So I'm actually just going to put on a quick time lapse of me working on this big old structure. But before I do that, I do want to talk about why I built it. That house over there, like I said in my tour video, was like the first house that I built on this world before I got really into like building and making cool structures and stuff. So it's really basic. And originally I was going to deconstruct the whole thing and then just build that mansion on top of this one. But first of all, this deconstructing stuff is more time consuming than actually building it, so I don't want to go through with that. But also, it's the first house on this world, so it's kind of sentimental, I guess. So I'm just gonna build one right here. So I'm not gonna ramble anymore. Just enjoy the time lapse. So now that you have seen that, I do want to talk about a lot of the projects that I do want to work on during this series. First and foremost, the iron farm, which is actually over there somewhere. You can see the railroad track where I'm transporting villagers. We are in dire need of iron just because powering beacons, because I do eventually want to get multiple beacons here. And then we can have all the buffs, and to fully power that, we're going to need industrial amounts of iron. So that long term is going to be a good idea. And also because I've been taking iron, as you can see, this beacon is no longer giving me buffs. I had to keep on taking iron blocks from here to work to, like, when I needed iron, I would just take them from here, and that's not good. So we're going to work on that. That is priority number 1. But I also want to talk about all the different projects that I haven't finished. So first and foremost, I really gotta stop saying that, but this village, this kingdom thing feels really empty because it is mainly empty. I need to work on my castle as well and finish that. I need to finish this. It's gonna only be 2 stories. I just don't know what kind of roof design I want to make on it, or else I would be working on this. So until we get that figured out, this is just gonna be roofless, I guess. And then this underwater base. Oh, can you see? Whoop. All right. What the heck is it? It's not rendering. But I do want to work on that. Yeah, you gotta fix my. Why is it so foggy? Is it supposed to be foggy, or is it whatever? But we gotta finish that. So lots of projects to do. I also want to work on the underground area of my house, of my base, because it looks very gray. So adding a little bit of color to that won't hurt. And so those are like more of the personal projects. But I did say in the previous tour video that we were going to have a shopping district, which is beginning to start to form. And I'm going to show you that real quick. But I do have a couple ideas for shops that will actually gain a profit. Well, at least I hope they will gain a profit. First of all, shulker boxes are very useful. Okay, and why are there so many creeper creators here? I haven't been here. It must have been some of the other members. But shulker boxes are immensely useful, and I think selling those will gain us a profit. So that is definitely one of them, which means we're going to have to go to the end and grind for those shulker shells. But also build this shop, which is, I got this idea when I was out with my dad, when we were out just getting stuff for our house, like landscaping stuff. And I decided, you know, I'm gonna build sort of like a shop where, okay, first of all, I'm gonna sell dirt. Yes, I'm going to sell dirt. But obviously, I'm going to have to sell multiple stacks for a single diamond. I'm thinking like 5 or 6 stacks. I think I have a price right there. Just for like terraforming and landscape stuff, everyone's going to need dirt. And I already have a lot of it. So, yeah, 1 diamond for 5 stacks. But I also want to sell coarse dirt and gravel and just some of like the landscape stuff, you know. But so that's part of it. But I also am going to build custom trees. So a standard custom tree is going to be a diamond. Yard accessories like swings, or like I don't know, I don't really have any yard accessories on my house, so I don't know what that would include. But that, and then large custom trees just for some of the larger builds that we're going to have on the world. I'm not sure how profitable this was, but as you can see, Kevin's Garden Essentials, I don't know how profitable this is going to be, but so I guess we're going to have to see just how successful it becomes. But I also said shulker shells, shulker boxes, selling those, as well as bones, because I have a AFK skeleton farm, and it not only does it give me massive amounts of XP, but it has also given me chests full of arrows and bones. So those we could definitely sell. I already actually have an idea for what I want to build for that. I want to build sort of like a structure. It's like a skull, alright, and on the inside we'll sell bone blocks. So we'll see how that pans out as well. But I have been working on the whole iron farm thing, and let me tell you, it is a constant struggle. Alright, the villagers, I completely underestimated how stupid villagers are. Right, I spent 20 minutes transporting one using that minecart railway, only for him to walk off and die. Alright, and then I spent like another hour transporting 4 more, and 2 died on the way. They just got killed by zombies. I don't know if is it me, or is it like that? Guys, you guys weren't supposed to see that. You guys weren't supposed to see that. Okay, I'm just gonna cut that out of the video. Anyway, as you can see, I've just been trying to. Oh, I thought that was a creeper for a second. I've just been trying to transport them using minecarts. But not only do they breed so slow, but they, oh my god, they're so dumb. They're so stupid. Like, I don't understand. Can't you be smarter? So I'm gonna need to breed them and then get them onto the into the minecarts and transport them over to the farm. I need 10 villagers, and so far I only have 2. Right? It's such a struggle. But I'm gonna go collect wheat from my mega farm. I've said before that the mega farm doesn't really have a use anymore, but I realize I don't really have a constant rate that I'm getting wheat from, like a constant source of wheat, other than that mega farm. So I'm just gonna, for the first time in like 2 months, I'm gonna go collect from the mega farm, and it's actually going to be useful because I need it for bread, for breeding. I don't know how much this will net me though, just because it's been a while. I know it will be, should be enough. By the way, this looks so cool. I'm so proud of this. This tunnel took forever. And that is another project, is filling that tunnel with minecarts. I mean, not minecarts, the rails, so that we can go move. The whole purpose of that is so that we can move from our main base over to the underwater base very quickly via minecart. Yet I have yet to find a purpose for that underwater base. It was originally going to be my main base, but like I extended my house base so much, I don't really have a need for another base. So I'm thinking like I might try to, this is also going to be long term, but I'm going to try to move some animals and get them into the underwater base and then convert it into sort of like a laboratory, I guess. It's not going to have any like actual use, but I just think it'd be cool. It gives it a purpose and doesn't make it feel empty. It's either that or I just convert it into, I just put farms in it. Which, speaking of farms, I mean, other than the iron farm, I don't really have a heavy need of anything else. So I'm not sure what kind of farms I would put in it. Maybe melon, so that I can get emeralds, because village trading can net me a lot of cool stuff. But we'll see, I guess. Time will tell. Oh, okay. I got a lot more wheat than I thought. So I do want to take a moment to talk about why I was gone for so long. I was gone for 2 months. Before uploading my previous video, I was gone for 2 months. So I do want to kind of talk about that and say why I was gone. But before I completely disappeared from the face of YouTube, I had a daily upload schedule going. It only lasted for a week, but it felt really good to be posting videos so consistently. And when I missed that first upload day after that daily streak, it hit kind of hard, just because it was something I was really proud of, right? I was consistently, like, I was working. Like, okay, I don't know how many of you guys are content creators, but it is so difficult to be pushing out content consistently daily and like always have original ideas. I try to keep my content original, but it's really hard to come up with original ideas and then record and edit and everything all in one day without going completely insane, right? So the YouTubers that upload daily, I have mad respect for them, all right? But I couldn't do it. I thought I could, just because I had so much time with quarantine and everything, but I didn't. And that, what is that water sound? Oh my god. There's tridents being thrown at me. Oh, I'm scared. What in the world is going on? I don't want the water to pour in here. Ow. What the? Oh, I'm gonna die to this guy. Oh my. Oh no, he killed the iron golem. Is the villager still alive? Oh, he is. Oh, he's now swapping jobs. Oh no. That means he doesn't have the... You no longer have a purpose. Goodbye. But yeah, anyway, when I missed that first initial upload day, it hit kind of hard, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to take a break for a little while. And eventually that break turned out, like, I just stopped having motivation to upload, I guess. Originally it was a break, you know, but then eventually it was like, I've already been gone 40 days, what's one more, you know, it just became that daily until I was finally like, you know, I gotta come back, because if I continue at this rate, I'm not gonna come back. So I'm glad to be back, but I'm definitely not gonna be doing daily uploads for a while, just because I don't know, I just don't have the energy to do that. I guess it sounds bad, but it's the honest truth. I do want to check up on my watermelon farm though, because I haven't checked up on that in a while. This watermelon farm, whoa, okay. I mean, this watermelon farm, I'm gonna be honest, isn't the most efficient, but it has been a minute since I have collected from this, so I'm glad that it's gotten me lots of melons. However, I noticed that my villagers are no longer restocking their trades. Like, everything was going well. Okay, there was a mass villager genocide in here, because a lot of their jobs got mixed up and everything, and they wouldn't like change back. Like, haven't traded, like, some of them I had never traded with, but they wouldn't change jobs again, so they just became worthless and just like taking up space, which is just about the definition of me in real life. But they don't, some of them will restock their trades, but not all of them. Like this guy, he'll restock his trades. I need to get more farmers in here just so I can get more emeralds. This guy, I think, no, this guy, he's one of them that won't restock his trades, and I have broken this and replaced this composter so many times. He just won't restock his trades. This one, this guy does. This guy will do it. This guy won't, as you can see, and that's not good. I don't appreciate that. All right, so I don't know how to solve that. I just recently got into this whole village trading thing, so I'm not the most experienced at it. So for those of you who know a little more about it, please help me out in the comments. I would appreciate it. But we really need to get this breeding thing going. So wake up, wake up. Take this bread. All right, you wake up. No, I don't want to sleep. Wake up. Take the bread. All right. Okay, and you just sleep on it. All right, and then when you wake up, you will want to be in love with each other. I do have quite a stash of emeralds going for me though. Also a lot of melons now, since they won't restock their trades. I'm just stacking up on melons and eggs. They won't buy eggs either. I have lots of eggs and they won't restock, so this guy won't. This guy, he won't either. This is so unfortunate. This guy won't either. What? So none of them want to restock their egg trades. That's weird. So this is one of the rooms that I do want to add a little bit of color to. It's looking very gray. I think also, I don't think I need this many chests. This was originally going to be my main storage room, as you can see with the chests, but I never really ended up using it for anything other than like junk I didn't use, like all this granite and then diorite, andesite, dirt, cobble, all these like blocks that I would just fill my inventory with. I would just put in here, but I don't really need this much storage, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add logs going down from here, 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 here. Just add a little bit more color, I guess, and then to make up for all the storage loss, I might do like a middle area, and that might have chests. Because this room, not only is it gray, it's also very empty, as you can see. It's a lot of empty space. So I do want to work on that. But it also means getting in some shulker boxes and then clearing these chests out, which will be a big pain in the butt. So I don't mean to plan out the entire series in this one episode, but another thing we do need to work on is a gunpowder farm, because these rockets run out so fast. I use them so much, but the gunpowder farms are just a lot of work, and they're not something I really want to work on just because of how much work they are, you know. But it's definitely a necessity, especially once we get everyone in on here. Everyone's going to be flying around with elytras, and we're just going to run out of rockets so fast. So that's a plan. That's something we got to work on. But right now, what we need to work on is making this whole bunker area base thing a little more, I want to say appealing. I was going to say advertising, but I don't think that's the right word. So I headed over here, and this is Queenguin's base, and I really like what she's done. I really like the whole, like the walled in thing. I think it makes you feel really safe, and I love how she's done. She's put her whole farm thing down here. Oh, there's a spider. You're not welcome here. Oh, I wasn't here. I was not here. But I love what she's done with this whole area. Oh, what's down here? Oh, she got a chicken farm, and oh wow, I love this storage. Oh wow, okay, she's done phenomenally. She's got an automatic smelter, and she's only been here like a couple days, but she's got everything down already. She's been doing a lot of work. Now the reason I'm here is actually to bring her this fortune pickaxe. I have an extra one. I accidentally named the wrong pickaxe, so this was the original Silky Boy, but then this is the second Silky Boy. Well, this is the first Silky Boy. This is the second, but I named this one wrong. But I'm just here to bring it to her as more of a welcoming gift. You know, welcome to the server. And it should really make the first few days on the server a lot easier. Having fortune. Unfortunately, I don't have fortune for everyone else, so I don't want them to think I'm picking favorites or anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wow, she's got like diamonds and everything already. Okay, I'm just gonna... Oh, don't mean to be looking through her stuff. I gave her these shulker boxes, so... Wow, she's got diamonds. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this in here and make my way home. So, I finished it. This took an hour of work. Yes, it took an hour. It took me way longer than it should have. But I gotta say, I don't hate it. Oh, wait. I'm not done. Oh, man. Hold on. I'm not done yet. Okay, now it's done. Yeah, I gotta say, I ended up having to push the room back a little bit more. But there are a lot more chests now, a lot more than I will ever need. But considering my stash of arrows, I do have a little bit of a hoarding addiction, so all of these will be put to good use eventually. I did end up making this middle section just so that it seems a little bit less empty. However, I don't know if I want to keep it. I might end up converting it to like a crafting station, or like putting armor stands there just so that it looks nicer and also serves a purpose, because I don't think I'll ever need this many chests. So this is like multiple stacks of chests. Okay, and I mean I guess for bones and arrows and stuff, it will make good use of this storage, but everything else I'm not gonna use, right? And so I'm not sure. I might even add like this area. Yeah, I might add like furnaces or crafting tables. But I do want to spend a lot more time in this room, considering how much time I just spent on it. But yeah, I don't hate it. It definitely looks a lot better than the whole gray thing. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to drop a like. And if you really loved it, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I'd like to thank you for making it to the end of the video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.